So Monica, I thought I'd give you a quick overview of what my apartment looks like in Tokyo. So this is a secure access building with an elevator that goes up to about 9 floors. I'm on the 3rd floor, and this is the kind of experience I get when I come in. So a big steel door with a couple of locks and a personal entranceway system. So then you come in, and the first thing about the Japanese experience is you don't wear your shoes in the house. So you come in and you put on slippers. So I've got my slippers on right now. And then you come into the place. So come in, and here's your kitchen with a couple of burners and a venting hood and a sink and a fridge, freezer, microwave. Underneath the counter there's a rice cooker and a kettle. And then inside the drawers here you actually have cooking materials and some pots and pans and stuff. So you come down into the living room. It's equipped with cable and high-speed internet. Right, you've got a very basic living room. And you come into a bedroom. Right, and there's a divider there, so that divider actually pulls out and can segment the room. That heater that you see up on the wall there, that's your heat source and your air conditioning. So Japanese apartments don't have central air. The curtains there lead to a balcony. So from here, you have a small amount of closet space right there, and then you come back down this corridor and it leads to the bathroom. So Japanese bathrooms are a little different. Here's the most interesting bit. So here's how you control heat, cool, venting. This is a timer, so in terms of a drying fan, things like that. You also have to use a panel like this to turn on hot water. So hot water isn't something that's automatic in the place. You actually have to turn on the hot water heater and let it heat up. So the bathroom experience is, pretty standardized. So there's an ensuite laundry machine, but there's not a dryer. So the dryer is actually part of this control, and then a room I'm going to show you in a minute. But first I wanted to show you the Japanese toilet experience. So Japanese toilets function obviously like our toilets, except that they have this stuff here. So this stuff here is, I fondly refer to this as Toilet by Nintendo. So they actually have all kinds of different settings here in terms of whether you're going to be doing your girl bits or your boy bits, right? And then you can control the force of the water, and then you can control whether it's heated or cooled, right? And you have a drying function in here too. So basically this turns this toilet into a bidet. This is a pretty standard thing for most Japanese houses, and there's a reason for that, because when you look at the toilet paper, it's single ply toilet paper. So you gotta put a little thought into that and realize that they obviously have built their plumbing systems a little differently than we've built ours. So the rest of the house, or the apartment, is basically this room here. So this has got a shower combination. But in many Japanese places, what happens is you have these little stools here, and what a lot of people do is they actually sit on the stool and they wash themselves in a bucket and pour a bucket over their heads rather than use the shower set up here. So this rod here is actually not for a shower curtain, it's actually used to hang laundry, right? Which is then controlled by this dryer you see up here. Right, and that dryer is controlled from this panel here. So I hope you understand a little bit about the apartment setup. So this is considered a luxury apartment setup, and this kind of place would probably run anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. So I hope that gives you a nice overview of where I'm living.